doing my best with my bush cutter, which you can see, and then I rake it into a pile, but there's still a lot of these just gross green vines or stalks coming out of the ground. Eventually I'm going to hire a guy with a rototiller to turn this all over. But I'm doing what I can now to remove what I can. I can't get what's underground, but there's quite a bit that I've done already. This is all going to be grass again. We'll have somebody, a landscaper, come out, like I said, rototill it up, put on some topsoil, lay some sod. Another pot. And then I cleared the path into the woods today and pulled down a whole bunch of these that were preventing me from walking through here. There's some of them there. I'm sure these all got broken off in a hurricane. They blew over and broke and just died because none of the brown ones are connected. The green ones are still alive, part of the plant in there. It's just a big tangled mess. But here's some of the path I cleared. One of the big trees kind of I cut down. And all of this I cleared. And all of that. Let me see. Yeah, so I just laid everything in here. It's quite a bit of it. Rather than bundle it all up, take it out to the curb. This is beyond our property line. So this is far enough in, it's not gonna bother me, but I hope to free up some of these. Now this whole bush here, this is some kind of reed. Just tons, hundreds of individual reeds. These brown ones just come right out of the ground. They're not attached to anything. You can just pull them out. But they fell into a tree way up there. They're hung up. So, and they're very lightweight. They're hollow. There's not much to them. I can almost crack them with my fist. They're very light, very light. So I'm not worried about anything falling on me really. I'm gonna buy a 14-foot lopper and cut them as high as I can and trying to just clear this mess. Because so much stuff is getting hung up in it. But you can see just hundreds of these are all down here. And all the dead palms fall into them and just catch everything. But I'll clear out as many of these as I can, just so I don't have to see it from the house. But it's quite the project. You can see he had edging around this tree. I see it here, and it goes way out in the front. He had it really far out from the base of this tree. It must be, 8-foot diameter of edging around this tree. But that's what I want to clear out. All the dead stuff that's fallen over into the other trees I want to clear. And he's got some frame over here. It goes up. It's a pipe that goes over and down. You can see this vine is just tied up on it. And it goes all the way up this tree. This vine is nasty. Well, he's also got several of these poles, and he did have an electrified fence here at one time. And I know this wire coming out of the ground here, which I just unearthed, is either a ground or maybe that's the power for it. At one time, they all had electric fence back here for the boars. They had wild boars that were tearing up the yard. So there's another pot there. He had so much stuff back here. You can see all the stuff that just gets, from the storms, falls down and gets caught in these trees. There's another entrance back into the forest. You You can see all the dead palm leaves just laying everywhere. They're like witches' brooms. That's exactly what they look like when they fall. That's a pretty good fire hazard. They're all over back there. That's just a natural process. The palms are pretty. They kind of look like fern palms, I think they call them. Got tons of brush that needs to be bagged up, and helps me out with that. So little day by day, little by little. I'm glad I got the low growing weeds pretty much down. Now it's just a matter of getting the roots out of the ground. Gonna have to be turned over. You can see these things are just sticking up. They're in deep. I do my best with the leaf rake, or not the leaf rake, the garden rake, to yank them up, but and my machete. I do. Oh man, this is gonna be some project here. Just getting. Oh, that's a big pile of brush along with these weeds here. And then the vines, I'll cut them up as high as I can reach. But taking it day by day. Be nice to have grass back again. And here's the back of our house. I found that ladder. It's like a 20-foot aluminum ladder. And even though it's been back in the woods for years in the rain, it looks fantastic because it's aluminum. Our lawn cutters are here now, so I'm gonna get back inside. And the guys just showed up for our countertop.